Coding isn't what it used to be, and it's changing faster than anyone expected. Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're breaking down the monumental shift happening in programming, a change so fast that even the experts are struggling to keep up. We're going to walk through this transformation in 6 parts, starting with the end of manual coding, the rise of the AI copilot, and the insane productivity explosion that's followed. Then we'll look at how the developer's role is shifting from coder to orchestrator, why the human is still crucial, and what it all means for the future of the profession.
Okay, let's just dive right in. For decades, programming has been this meticulous, almost artisanal craft. You know, you're handwriting and debugging code line by painstaking line, but that entire paradigm, it's rapidly being replaced.
I mean, the contrast between the old way and the new reality is just stark. We're moving from the manual labor of laying every single digital brick by hand to becoming the architects who simply describe the final vision and let automated systems do the building. This isn't just a new tool. It's a fundamental change in how the work gets done.
And this massive shift is being driven by a whole new class of AI copilots. And look, these aren't just fancy autocomplete tools. They're active collaborators, and their arrival is happening so fast, it's creating a sense of whiplash even for the most seasoned developers.
And don't just take my word for it. This quote is from Andrej Karpathy, one of the world's top AI researchers. This isn't some junior developer feeling overwhelmed. This is one of the people building these tools, capturing a feeling that so many share. It's like a powerful alien technology just landed, and nobody got the instruction manual. This new reality has actually given rise to a whole new concept people are calling vibe coding. Instead of writing every line, a developer with deep knowledge of a system can just provide high-level direction, the vibe, and let the AI translate that into working code. It's about guiding, not building. But here's the real shift. The productivity gains we're seeing from this new workflow, they're not just small improvements. We're talking about a complete change in scale. The numbers are so big, they almost sound made up. For example, Boris Cherny, who is a lead on the Claude code team, merged 259 pull requests in a single month. For anyone who doesn't know, that's an absolutely staggering number of distinct, approved code changes every single day. Those changes added over 40,000 lines of new code to the project. The scale of output from just one engineer is it's mind-boggling. And this all adds up to a team velocity of 5 releases per engineer every single day. That's a pace that would have sounded like pure science fiction for even the most elite teams just a few years ago. And here is the most critical detail of all. Every single one of those lines was generated by the AI. A human was just providing the direction. The AI is literally helping to improve its own code base. So if the AI is writing, testing, and even reviewing the code, what is left for the developer to do? This changes how developers work, fundamentally. Well, the role is evolving. It's shifting from that hands-on builder to a high-level supervisor, a strategist. The new workflow looks more like this. The human defines the high-level plan, right? They set the goals. Then they deploy AI agents to actually execute that plan. The human's job becomes supervising the output, just watching the stream of creation. And finally, the human makes the call to integrate it all and ship the product. You're not a worker on the assembly line anymore. You're the director, overseeing a team of superhumanly fast AI agents. And this is where it gets interesting. But this incredible speed and automation brings up a whole new challenge. How do you manage the quality of a nearly infinite stream of machine-generated code? This is a problem that machines alone just cannot solve. So, can we just trust the machine to get it right every time? The short answer is no. These models are incredibly powerful, but they're still fallible. They're tools that absolutely require critical human oversight. You see, these models can make mistakes. They can introduce really subtle flaws or just completely misunderstand the context of a problem. And the sheer volume of code they produce creates this huge signal-to-noise problem. You have to find the brilliant ideas in a sea of machine-generated noise. And this is the crucial point. When the ability to generate software becomes nearly infinite, the single most valuable bottleneck becomes human judgment and taste. And that is the one thing machines cannot replicate.
So this new era really isn't about replacing programmers. It's about augmenting them, giving them unprecedented power. This is an evolution, not an extinction.
As former Google CEO Eric Schmidt says, the barriers to creation have basically been automated away. The complex skills that used to take years to master are now accessible to anyone, giving every single one of us the power of a supercomputer and a super programmer right in our pocket. The profession isn't disappearing. It's evolving into something more strategic, more creative, and frankly, more powerful than ever before. The future isn't about humans versus machines, it's about the incredible potential of humans and machines working together.
Developers aren't being replaced. Their role is being redefined. If you want to keep up with how technology is reshaping our world, make sure to subscribe.